So Castlevale used to be quite a lot of high-rise tower blocks, and they were all demolished about 35 years ago.
Yeah.
As part of a massive regeneration of the area, the partners decided that they would like to open a new medical practice, and the ethos very much was on making it a calm area for patients to wait, but also to be part of the community. We're quite active with lots of initiatives within the area to try and encourage sort of more social prescribing, non-medical treatments for people's illnesses.
So solar fits with that quite nicely.
Solar fits in nicely with that, yeah. So there is the NHS Green Agenda, which is something that we are keen to support. The solar is important. Like, we had these panels 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago.
We see this everywhere, but places have say we've got solar, but we've got so little. We've just got a little patch somewhere.
Yeah,
and there's all this roof space, and now we've actually we can make it work and cover the whole roof.
Absolutely, and fundamentally it was a cost limitation.
Yeah.
So that was the budget. That's what we could afford at that time.
To be honest, that much solar probably costs the same as all this solar.
Yeah, I can imagine at that time.
There's a cost saving here. It's not massive, but when we add it up over time, we reckon over the life of these panels, it's something in the order of 100k, isn't it? Something like that.
It is a lot of money, but I think fundamentally for us, each GP practice is a small business. So partly it helps save us money, but by having a fixed rate, it helps to safeguard us from massive spikes in that rate.
Yeah, which we've seen a few of
recently. We're really grateful that for the next 30 years that will be stable.
So what you've done here is you've pioneered this approach of ours with Big Solar Co with doctor surgeries.
Yes.
And you went and spoke to a load of other surgeries as a kind of green surgery sort of event, and got them all very excited, and now they're sitting there going, when are you going to do ours? And the answer is not yet.
Not yet, but it's coming, and we've been through all of the obstacles. Like when I put it out to the other green practices, the things they came back with were, what about your mortgage?
And what do the bank say?
What do the bank say? And what happens if you need new partners? Then is it an issue? And actually, we've gone through all of those hurdles. So hopefully, when you guys are in a position to actually move forward, then we can say, well, we've done that, and we've done that, and we've done that, and the bank were fine, and the new partners are okay. And I think probably the joy of GP practices is that in 20 years' time, they're more than likely to still be in exactly the same place with the same configuration that they are now.
I wanted to show you this. We're generating 4 kilowatts here.
Brilliant.
You're using 7.5.
Fab.
And you're importing 3.5. So basically half of what you use in this kind of late November day is coming from solar. One thing we talked about here is car charging. You've already got electric car charging?
Yes, so we have a single charger that's got 2 ports on it. And again, that was part of our mission to try and reduce the emissions. So we do home visits. By having that here, charging from some of the solar, that helps to just keep our emissions down whilst we are going to see our patients that can't come and see us.
The other thing we're really proud of here is these are the most ethical solar panels you can buy in Britain.
I remember there was a wait, wasn't there, for these?
Absolutely. So these are my burger panels. They are, guaranteed human rights abuse free, which is surprisingly hard to find in solar panels.
But it fits with your ethos, doesn't it?
Well, it
fits
does.
with our ethos.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't seem to make sense that you have solar and then there's an implication that there's a human rights abuse somewhere along the line. So people buy shares.
Yeah.
Somebody put in £8,000 on the weekends.
Wow.
Which is quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, that is good.
But we also had this morning somebody put in 100 quid. So that's our minimum. Somebody had seen us on Facebook and came in and put 100 quid.
Brilliant.
And each of those people have the same vote. So that's how we do it.
Yeah.
I feel like when we approached you, if we'd been a for-profit entity, we probably wouldn't have made it through all the hurdles.
Agreed. Yeah. And I think that transparency of the figures was really helpful.
Yeah, great.
To finally get us through that last phase of the nerves.